Miss Bentley was found 50 yards adrift from her camera in the river.
This Cosgrove guy has been emotionally blackmailing her. She was provoked.
Look at what happened to Beth Ward.
Checked his messages and found out exactly what he was up to.
Other girls?
We need to prove something against him.
Did you plant this on me?
Whatever Miss Ward said on there, you obtained illegally. I could have you arrested for this, Clifford.
You're erratic, irresponsible. You slept with an adulterer to prove she's an adulterer.
Well, I've got a job to do. And I don't need you anymore.
Ian, don't!
Clifford has got Mr. Cosgrove's address.
Shit.
Clifford, what have you done?
What the fuck? Who are you?
Let's just say I knew Lizzy Bentley, and she told me a lot about you.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I thought you'd want a coffee.
Thanks.
So, how long have you known Will, if you don't mind me asking?
Nearly a year. We knew each other for ages beforehand, but then we met up and haven't let go of each other since.
You seem quite young. How old are you?
19 in 2 months.
18? It's quite an age gap, isn't there? I mean, I've seen his videos on YouTube. He looks quite mature.
Oh, he is far from mature, always coming up with these silly, inappropriate jokes.
Reminds me of a friend of mine. So, you live nearby then?
No, I'm from Gloucester, but I'm here most weekends.
It's quite the distance. Do you drive?
Not yet, still learning. I get the train.
Train? That must cost a bit though. What, £40 return?
Nearly 70.
£70 return? Whew, and that's each week?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. So you have a job then?
Yeah, I work in a shop, but Will always offers to pay for me. Saves me a fortune, bless him.
So he can afford to pay for all that? That's... What does he do then?
He's an actor, so he'd...
Oh, cool. Has he been in anything I'd know?
Possibly, I don't know. I mean, he's not had any lead roles, but he's played supporting ones.
Supporting ones? Do you mean like an extra, or...?
I don't know. Look, why are you even asking me all this? Are you even a police officer?
I'm not with the police.
Then who are you?
I'm Kathryn Daniels, a private detective.
What?
My colleague and I are investigating into your boyfriend.
Why?
Have you heard of Lizzy Bentley?
Oh, that mad bitch. She just won't leave him alone.
She's dead, Megan. She killed herself outing him as a bully and a liar.
No, she can't...
Lizzy tried to warn you, didn't she? She tried to tell you how much of a bully Will Cosgrove really is.
She was telling me lies.
Was she? What about Beth Ward, another one of his exes, who's now terrified of going online after he outed her to his fans? She cut herself because of him.
Lies!
You still stand up for him after all this? I bet you haven't even seen the text he sent Lizzy.
Leave me alone.
Have you seen this one? What happens now is on you. Now, do you think he could really love you if he could send this? Are you so naive that you can't see him for what he really is?
He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me.
Oh, come on, Megan. Open your eyes. He's emotionally blackmailing women. How long until you're his next victim? Can you really stand up for a man who clearly lies behind your back? Can you?
Leave me alone!
What's going on in here? Kathryn, can I have a word outside, please?
I'm fine.
A word. What was that all about?
Doesn't matter.
Don't give me that.
You put that girl under a lot of distress. Her boyfriend's been kidnapped.
Her boyfriend is a malicious piece of work, and you won't do anything about it.
I have no evidence.
She could have confessed something.
You're getting too emotionally involved in this, Kathryn. As officers, you need to keep yourself apart from it.
Ian was right. You really don't care, do you?
Is that what you think about me? Of course I bloody care. But I can't get too involved in it. I make mistakes and victims get let down. And now, Ian Clifford has gone out and taken the law into his own hands. Even if I was to arrest Cosgrove, he'd be let off early at trial.
But what if we had a confession?
A barrister would say it's been made under duress.
Well, there has to be something.
Without anyone to testify, there's nothing we can do. Now, look, I believe you and Ian about this guy, completely, but it's just a case of he said, she said. And that's not enough for a conviction.
So all Ian's done is...
Get himself into a lot of trouble. Excuse me.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Did Lizzy hire you to kill me or something?
That's funny. I thought you didn't know her. For your information, Lizzy is dead. Do you know why? Of course you do, you piece of shit.
Lizzy's a lunatic. She's a bloody fantasist. She's just pissed because I said no to her.
Next time you lie to me, I will hit you again. So Beth, Lizzy, how many before that? How many women did you take advantage of?
They wanted me. It was consensual.
You like them young, don't you, Will? So young, immature, innocent, naive. All they'd see is what they think is true love. But underneath it all, you're just playing them, lying to them. And if you fall out with them, you'll just spread lies to your followers and they'll take it out on them and bully them off the internet.
It's not my fault if people take it upon themselves to defend me.
Defend your lies? Your audience is quite young, isn't it? So many blind, ignorant children who think you're a celebrity.
They like my videos. So what?
So what? Everyone who watches your videos, all these kids see this funny guy, this great talented guy. And you know perfectly well how much you influence them. It must be easy. Just a few lines of text and they'll take it like it's from the Bible.
So that means I should get killed out here because I influenced a few fans.
I'm not here to kill you.
So you dragged me out here to rough me up? I've seen your face, pal. I've seen your car registration. You'll be put away the moment I get home.
Thanks for being so considerate, but it should be you behind bars.
If you had anything on me, then why aren't I there already?
So there is something.
I didn't say anything. You're pissing in the wind, mate.
Don't call me mate.
So go on then. Tell me more of this story. Or are you just acting upon what Lizzy said?
Not just Lizzy.
Before I split up with Will, I started to notice things. I got suspicious. So I checked his messages and found out exactly what he was up to. Other girls? He was sending them flirty messages. When I asked him about it, he flipped out at me.
You were saying?
Megan, I'm sorry I lost my temper just now. It's been a long night for all of us.
Those things you said about Will. Why would he? He loves me.
Megan, you're young. Now, I may be wrong, but you spend a lot of your time online, don't you? There's nothing wrong with that. It stops you from being lonely. You can meet other people with similar interests. It helps you feel better about yourself. And if a handsome guy you know online says that you're pretty, something no one's ever said to you before, then you believe him. And you want to be with him because no one else will ever make you feel that special. Am I right? But this man isn't as young as you, Megan. He's so much older. He may have been through the same emotions, but now he's learnt from them. He's learnt how to manipulate young girls like you. He can turn your head with the simplest of compliments, and you'd never see his imperfections, because to you, he is perfect.
Please leave me alone.
Megan, you're not the first he's lied to. He's played many other girls just as he's playing you now. The only reason he hasn't hurt you yet is because he has no reason to. You're still putty in his hands. But if you weren't, you'd end up just like his exes. Bullied, emotionally beaten, and scared of life.
I don't know what to do.
My friend has taken Will somewhere. All my friend wants to do is prove Will's guilt to protect you and other girls like you. But if we can prove something first, we can stop him before he takes it too far. Aside from the obvious kidnapping.
I don't know.
Please think, there must be something. Is there anything that Will doesn't let you know about or hides from you?
His phone. He doesn't let me see his phone. He's quite protective of it, actually.
Would he have it on him now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hold that thought.
Kathryn?
Ian, where are you?
How stupid do you think I am? Is Richard listening in?
No, Ian. I want to help you. I'm sorry for upsetting you. I didn't mean to betray you. Richard was wanting to help, but you wouldn't let him. I thought if I helped him, it would help you.
I'm hanging up. If you're tracing this...
Oh, for goodness sake, Ian, grow up. This isn't the Bourne identity. I don't know what possessed you to kidnap him.
I didn't mean to kidnap him. I accidentally knocked the bastard out. With the police arriving, I had to get out of there. I panicked.
Richard has officers looking for you. You'll be arrested for this.
It doesn't matter. I've got him on the ground.
It won't make a difference. You need evidence, and beating a confession out of him isn't going to work.
I cannot let this scumbag go.
I know, but we can't take the law into our own hands.
It's a bit too late for that now, eh?
Ian, where are you? Richard.
What is it?
You wanted evidence. Clifford's got it.
What the hell?
What's the swipe pattern to unlock it?
Do you really think I'm going to tell you?
You seem nervous. Perhaps there's something in here you don't want me to see. Show me the swipe pattern.
Fuck you.
Tell me!
Get an ambulance to Canary Park ASAP.
You're going to arrest Ian, aren't you?
I've got no choice, Kathryn.
He's your friend. You can't.
This is why you do not let emotion get in the way of the work.
But he was only trying to do what was right. For Lizzy, Beth and Megan.
Ian has broken the law, Kathryn, and he's got to pay for that. Tell me, why do you even bother investigating? You didn't know Lizzy, yet you seem so concerned about her. And yet you dragged me out here and beat the shit out of me. What does it matter to you? Why does she come to you anyway?
Have you ever been bullied?
No?
That's interesting because I was. When I was young in school, this one kid picked on me every day for 5 years. He used to come home from school crying. He used to take my anger out on furniture. My mum never knew what to do. Her only advice was to tell a teacher. So I did. Do you know what they said? Boys will be boys. Ignore it and move on. So I did just what they said. And then this bully moved on to someone else. And one day this new victim, he didn't turn up to school. Turned out he slit his wrist. He said if I could have done something, then perhaps he wouldn't have moved on to him. Perhaps all it takes is just one person to say no. Lizzy Bentley almost said no. Until you sent her that message, emotionally blackmailing her, and she just couldn't take it anymore. Dress it up how you want. You may not be that bully in the playground, punching and mocking. It doesn't need to be physical to be a bully. Sometimes emotional or mental punches hurt more. And I think you've had your fair share. Except you've seen the appeal of it. You enjoy being the bully. And it makes you feel better about yourself.
If you say so.
Ian, I'm sorry.
It's fine, Kathryn.
Ian, am I ready?
Not just yet, Richard, if you don't mind.
What are you doing? Arrest him! Have you seen what he's done?
Clifford, what are you doing?
Arrest him! He's stalling!
Well, that's true. I am stalling. But for this, you see, Mr. Cosgrove, I didn't intend to beat you. I didn't intend to drag you out here, but while you were unconscious, I had an idea. When I knocked you out, I panicked. When I had to check if you were alright, I noticed your phone. I knew I couldn't access it without the swipe code. But then I remembered I had my business card that's dosed in ultraviolet ink, so I applied it to your fingertips. I noticed you came around as I parked the car, so I thought I'd give you a moment so you could use your swipe code, and then I could timely intervene. The only snag was I didn't have my ultraviolet torch. I was a bit in a rush this evening. So I thought I'd keep you entertained until my good friend Kathryn arrived. And so, the floor is yours.
Well, it dawned on me when Megan said that Will paid her train fees. £70 return a week. Where was he getting the money from? What was his job? An actor, she said. But she couldn't recall a single role he did. Now, I get that actors have other jobs, but with him, nothing. Not even a trace of working.
Where are you going with this?
Where was he getting the money from? If he wasn't working, how could he afford to pay all this? But then, I remembered that he's quite the blackmailer. And as his phone proves, there's quite a lot of text asking for quite a lot of money.
You bitch.
Shut up. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Ian, you know I don't have a choice.
You've probably been dreaming about this for a while now, haven't you?
Why didn't you just let us handle it from the very beginning?
I was showing off, Richard. Kathryn wanted to leave, and I didn't want her leaving like you did.
Sorry.
Don't be. It's time I grew up and accepted responsibility. But you couldn't let me go home fast and shower, could you?
Ian.
I promise you I won't run. Thank you.
Thanks for waiting.
Sorry, I needed to freshen up.
You could have waited.
How's Megan?
Oh, she's fine. She's been tweeting about everything now Cosgrove's been arrested for harassment, blackmail. We found everything on his phone. Texts, emails, images, and This appeared on YouTube a short while ago.
Hello everyone. It's been a while, but given the recent news, I am confident to speak again. A lot has happened and I'd just like to tell you my side for once.
Others are coming forward too, bringing the truth to light. We did it, Ian.
Yeah, we did it. I'm sorry, Kathryn, for everything I said and everything I did. But I've got to go.
Go? Go where?
I've made a mistake. And I have to own up to it. Richard's outside.
Oh no.
I've treated you appallingly this past year. I should have trusted you. Not let my petty jealousy get in the way. You've been a great friend. We did work well together, even if I was just showing off.
You don't need to impress Richard.
It wasn't Richard I was trying to impress. You'll make a great officer. Come and visit me sometime.
Ian, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Thank you, Kathryn. Everything. Now go and show the police how a real detective should be. There was one thing we never worked out.
What's that?
Why did Lizzy email us?